Wake up and be amazing and grab your Daily Danish. So the other day I jumped on here. It was actually Monday. So 2 days ago, if you're watching live, and I had been driving to the coast and I thought, how can I deliver the goods to help people be successful? And how can I take all of my personal development and give it back and empower you to think and be fit based on the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And then, you know, it's funny, you get all excited. I'm just driving in the car. I'm just listening and driving like, that's it. That's the ticket. Then I jump online. I know I had a few hundred views. I had several comments. 48 hours go by and then I start to overthink it. Well, do I really have anything to give? What am I going to talk about? What are my own fears? Am I going to overcome them? So I haven't decided exactly how this is going to go. But what I said on that day on Monday was I was going to jump in live, and I was going to jump in live more often. And I was going to come, and if I suck, I'm just going to suck. If I'm going to rock it, I'm going to rock it. If it empowers you to share it, to like it, to comment, to follow it, to join what's going to happen in the future, then, man, that's even better. But I can't be afraid to get out and do it. So I'm sitting literally just a few meters from where I originally tried out and auditioned for Camp Gladiator, so it's kind of cool. And there's a history here. So my first piece in Think and Be Fit is to begin with the end in mind. And that's where I'm actually struggling. What do I want to accomplish? Where do I want to go? And really, it's much more than the 21 weeks I'm talking about. So if you're just joining, we are 21 weeks away from the end of the year. And the future doesn't happen fast enough, and the past happens too fast. So it's going to happen no matter what. So what do I know I want to do? And then I'm going to come back and talk more about it in a future video. But I know in the long run, I want to live independent and healthy for a lifetime. I want to be an influencer of people in a positive way and use fitness as the cornerstone for change. Now, those are very broad. I'm not afraid to grow old, and I want to grow, but I'm going to grow old, and I'm going to fight, and I'm going to be independent and healthy so I don't have to spend time in a nursing home. So that I can watch my grandkids grow, I can sit on my rocking chair, I can throw the ball with the dog forever, right? And that's what I want to do. I want to be financially independent so I can help others, so I can help myself, and so I can live the way I want to live. I want to be able to grow an audience, and I know that CG, Camp Gladiator, is the way to grow that audience. So that we can live independent and healthy. So that we can drop some Daily Danish and some positivity in the world. So we can change the world with high fives, smiles, and handshakes. So we can get up, we can get out, and we can get moving more. So those are lots of things. But what's the one thing we're going to do? I have to decide. I'm going to challenge you to decide, where do you want to end up? And, you know, if I think about 5 years or 10 years down the road, that seems very, very far away. So I'm going to start at 21 weeks, and I'm going to talk about my physical health, my emotional health, my business health. And I'm going to challenge you and ask you to like, comment, and share. Hello, Megan. Hello, everybody that's here. Thank you so much. I value your time. So if I motivate you, inspire you, hearts, likes, and shares. But look, we've got to decide where we want to go. If you don't like where you are, and you do the same crap over and over and over and over, that's truly the definition of insanity. So again, right now I have no script, and it's going to be kind of a loose script anyway as I start to define exactly what Think and Be Fit is. But I know that it really starts, hello Sandra, I sent you a message by the way, between our ears. It starts here. You have to believe you can. You have to believe. And the man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. So begin with the end in mind. Part of what I want to do, I'm sitting by this little brook. I don't know if you can hear it on the video, but it's absolutely beautiful. I want to make the time to just sit and listen to nature. I want to sit and talk to people that empower and motivate me like you. Those are things I want to do. So how do I get there? I got to begin with the end in mind. So if I'm going to get there, if I'm going to be able to sit and listen to the water run in the river, if I'm going to be able to sit and be able to read a book, if I'm going to be able to sit and have a podcast, sit in a rocking chair, if I'm going to drink a great glass of wine in Napa Valley, how am I going to get there? Those are all planned things. And we create our lives by the habits that we create. So I'm going to challenge you. And on Friday, I'm jumping in here. I'm going to have a list of things that I want to accomplish by the end of the year. And then we're going to jump in the following week, and we're going to start to add SMART goals to that, where they're specific, measurable, attainable, reliable, and timely. We'll add another rule to think and be fit. And rule number 1, hello, Nikki, I hope you get to see you today. Rule number 1 is to start with the end in mind. So when I went to college, I started with the end in mind. I knew I was going to walk across the stage eventually and have an undergraduate degree in kinesiology or exercise science, depending where you went. So I began with the end in mind, and X number of years later, it happened. And was it easy? No. Was it a struggle? Yes. Were there great times? Yes. Were there times when I thought, man, there's no way I'm going to get out of here? I got bills, I got kids, I got a mortgage, I got car payments, I got an AC that doesn't work, an air conditioner, a refrigerator that broke down, or whatever it was, or a daughter that needed ballet shoes, or boys that needed cleats. But nobody said it was going to be easy. But when you begin with the end in mind, you have it on a vision board where you can see it every day, you say positive affirmations every day, you visualize your success every day, you can be successful. So, all right, so let's think and be fit together. I challenge you to think where you want to be by the end of the year. Where's it going to be? What are you going to do? How are you going to achieve it? So get up, get out, get moving, and let's change the world with high fives, smiles, and handshakes.